Hi everybody, this is a tutorial that will show you how to turn a WAV file into an MP3 file using iTunes. So obviously we're on a Mac and I'm using High Sierra with the latest version of iTunes. I'm fairly certain this will work for the previous few versions as well. So this is my WAV file. It's a stereo WAV file that I've bounced out of Logic Pro X, and I'm just going to right click and select open with iTunes. I'm fairly certain if you just double click on that iTunes is the default program that opens WAVs anyway, unless you've set it up otherwise. And here is our song that we've just imported, and it has no metadata or anything apart from the only data that is pulled in is the name of the song. So the first step, once you've got it in iTunes, is we just have to make sure under the iTunes preferences that on the General tab, we go to this menu here. When a CD is inserted, we have to change these import settings. Normally they're set to the AAC encoder. That is the default. I'm fairly certain that's the default. And then we want to change that to MP3 encoder. And it gives you an option to select the quality. I tend to go for 192 kilobits per second. Slightly larger file, but nicer, a lot nicer quality than 128 kilobits. 128 kilobits per second is pretty much rubbish. It sounds terrible. I would only ever use that if I was making versions of original songs that I created that have not been released, and I need to send them to somebody, and I don't want them to, sample or steal my work. So once that's been done, we're just going to click OK, and then it's as easy as clicking on. So I can't just click on here. I need to kind of open that up, and this is the spot where we highlight the song. And I'm going to go to File, Convert, Create MP3 version, and there we go. That's done. So I'm pretty sure that this one here now is the MP3 version, and I can check by right clicking on this and revealing it into the Finder, showing Finder. And yep, so that there's the MP3 version, and there's the WAV version. So what I can do is now if I don't want the WAV version anymore, I can just get rid of that out of iTunes. If this is just wanting to import it into iTunes, I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't want to keep the file in the iTunes library. So there's the MP3 there, and if that's as far as you need to go, you just show in Finder, and then you've got your MP3. You can copy it, you can paste it anywhere you want. You can email it, you can upload it to SoundCloud, but what I would recommend is popping some metadata on here. So when you right click on this song and go get info, this is the ID3 tag for the MP3, and when you alter the information here, if I put in my name as the artist and the genre, or whatever, I could even put artwork in here. So I'll just take a little screenshot of so you can just drag, I think, PNG or GIF files or JPEGs rather, and when I save this in iTunes, see, it gives me the nice artwork within iTunes, which is great. And if I was to put the album name there, whoops, that would show up here. So it's like really good, but then it's really good so that you know what's what within. It's really annoying to have millions of these unknown albums and unknown artists, but because that actually burns the metadata into the MP3 itself, if I reveal this in the Finder, I should be able to see now it's created within the iTunes library an artist profile, an album profile, and then if I right click on that and open it, I've got a program that I can see ID3 tag data here, and I'll just see, there we go, see that album, that information that I typed in iTunes has actually been burnt added to the file as metadata. Even the artwork has come across. So If I grab that and copy it to my desktop, you'll see, here we are. If I copy that file and get info on that, or sorry, if I open it with an ID3 tag editor, we've still got that artwork and that information. It hasn't been lost. And I would normally expect that artwork to show up on this front screen here. For some reason it's not, but you can also do batch conversions. So if I just get rid of these, what I mean by batch conversions is a lot of files at once. So I've got a somewhere around here I have a folder containing some high quality WAV exports from an EP that I was mixing. So if I open up, I just select them all at once and go open with iTunes. It's made 3 separate albums here, which is what I didn't want to happen. Let's just drag them all into one. Bear with me. You can just drag them all in, I think, like this, and then yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to happen, because now they're all just going to show up under this one album. And if I just want to quickly convert them all to MP3s, I'll select all 4 of them, File, Convert, Create MP3 Version. That's going to convert 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I just want to simply go and grab those files now and use them, I'll show in the Finder on one of them, and it's just been chucked in this random unknown album folder. And then if I click over to this view in Finder, I can just search by date and time modified, and you'll see, there we go, there's the 4 songs created, the most recently created. So I've now, you know, if I wanted to deliver this to the client and I just wanted to give them MP3 versions, there they are. I can copy and paste them. Copy and paste them over. I actually use a different program called Pro Audio Converter. It's very, very high quality, very easy to use, because you can just go like this into Finder and right click on them, go open with Pro Audio Converter, and then you've got a lot more control over MP3, different formats. It's got a stack of different formats here, old Vorbis, and you can do different bit rates, and it's really quick and easy. I'll just export these. Yeah, just encode these, and then that'll create MP3s that way. So this is actually a paid program. I think it's pretty cheap. I think I paid about $9 for it, and I use it almost every day. It's really quick and really easy. And then see, I've done multiple conversions there. I've got M4As and MP3s, and then you can just go by the kind here, and so there you go. That's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, folks, and if you liked it, chuck us a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want some personal audio training, or you have some questions, leave a comment, or you can go to the Sonic Arts website. Get in touch with me there. Thanks, guys.